This video is lesson 2. Many people are familiar with this symbol, but they don't know what it means. It's a rune combination. This rune is called Berkano. Rebirth in spirit strengthens the power of secrecy, works of concealment and protection to contain and hold other powers together. The other is called Kenaz or Ken. The rune represents vision, revelation, knowledge, creativity, technical ability, harnessed power. But Merkstave, or reversed, represents disease, breakup, instability, loss of illusion, and false hope. The combination of Ken, Merkstave, and Berkano tells me it's bringing disease and destruction. It's not a fertile rune, it's creating illness. Exactly what this Wi-Fi and internet is doing. If you turn the symbol on the side, it looks like vampire teeth. Self-explanatory. Next symbol has the red and blue. Turned on its side, it reveals Kenaz, some sort of knowledge that they are utilizing. Chevron, a badge or insignia consisting of stripes meeting at an angle, worn on the sleeve of a military or police uniform to indicate rank, merit, or length of service. A device shaped like an inverted V. Middle English, chevron, vulgar Latin, caprion, derivative of Latin caper, meaning goat. From Old French, ultimately Latin caper, goat. Compare Latin caprioli, two pieces of wood forming rafters, literally little goats. The goat god Pan, also known as Cernunnos, connecting to CERN, the Hadron time portal. Do you remember Stargate?
Yes. My father found it 1928, made out of a mineral, unlike any found on Earth.
Chevron 5, locked in place.
Heraldry, a device shaped like an inverted V. V for Venus, aka Ishtar, the portal goddess. The third symbol is used by this actor. The rune is called Rytho. This rune symbolizes the journey to a place of power, the realms of the dead. Thus it can be used to gain knowledge from the dead through necromancy, seance, and divination. There is a link to the dead who have positive or negative wisdom for and intentions toward us. Another rune is called Sawalo. It's a rune of great power. To the ancients, it was the power of the sun. Sawalo can be the power to create or the power to destroy. Did anyone know Hugo Boss designed these uniforms? Brian Jones from the Rolling Stones wearing that jacket. I don't think this is funny. They stole the swastika from India and reversed the symbol because that's not what it looks like. On the collar are the Sawalo runes. They refer to it as the double S. Marilyn Manson uses the symbol. It resembles a lightning bolt, the symbol of Zeus, aka Jupiter. Sawalo means sun, lightning, victory, spiritual will, achievement, transcendence. Women wore the uniform as well. She has the double S on the left collar and 3 diamonds on the right. The Estonian singer Curly refers to herself as a moonchild and she calls her followers moonchildren. This is her symbol, 3 diamonds in a row. Aleister Crowley wrote Moonchild and published it in 1917. The idea of the moonchild is that by use of black magic, a perfect soul can be captured. This perfect soul in a proper person is called homunculus. The magical work upon which this is based is said to be derived from Francis Bacon, Albertus Magnus, and Paracelsus, who were all reported in occult circles to have captured souls and placed them in brass statues. The Hittites, the people of Asia Minor and Syria, have long sought the ability to create a superman and a superwoman. In 1917, long before Superman appeared in comics and movies, Aleister Crowley was writing about a Superman. The magical idea is to capture a soul from the 4th dimension. In the book Moonchild, the villa used to produce a moonchild was called the butterfly net. The Monarch Project, which is named after the monarch butterfly, is also an allusion to the Moonchild Project, where butterflies are an allusion to souls, what Christians call demonic spirits. The actual rituals carried out to create a moonchild are described in detail in 3 of Crowley's writings. The ritual took place at a villa nicknamed the Butterfly Net. The villa was really an occult temple laid out in sacred geometrics. It had figures of satyrs, fauns, and nymphs. It had statues of Artemis, aka Diana. Lots of silver objects and crescents and 9 pointed stars were at the villa because these objects all relate to the moon in magic. So is Curly really telling us that that's why she's a moon child? Curly admits to practicing witchcraft. This is her in V magazine, standing in a circle of fire. She was selling these handmade rings on her site, and she said she picked the flowers and did a ritual with them, so who knows what you're getting. You must seal all of your magical works, invocations, supplications, healing chains, etc. with the rune Zig, the zigzag of lightning. The same symbol that's on Harry Potter's forehead. This is Cat Power's album. That doesn't say sun, it's Sawallow. That's called Hidden in Plain Sight. There's a film called Shazam with the lightning bolt. Look at the symbol on his belt. What a coincidence, he has lightning coming from his hands. And there's a music app called Shazam. Do you see the symbol? This is really a rune called Yerol, meaning year, esoteric, harvest. Divination's reward for positive action, plenty, peace, proper timing, but it also means bad timing, poverty, conflict, and regression. Yerol means year or harvest. Deities, Freya, aka Ishtar, Zodiac, Sagittarius, the hunter. So harvesting energy, soul energy, resources, etc. They have a wheel around the Shazam logo, which is really the rune Yerol, the wheel of the year or the witch's circle. From Shazam to Kazam, Shaquille O'Neal is a djinn. The purple, blue, and green refer to gamma radiation. This rune is called Hoggle. It looks like a H and sometimes a star. That star symbol is on your ambulance in America. Labyrinth is an 80s fantasy film. The character here is called Hoggle. Hoggle is the first creature Sarah encounters in the labyrinth upon her arrival. He's gruff and ill-tempered and is unhelpful when she first approaches him. He's seeing wing in a pond. He then begins spraying fairies with a spray can repellent. Hagalaz is the rune of storms, turmoil, and natural destructive energies. The energy of Hagalaz is of a destructive nature. David has the child and sings, "Dance, magic, dance." You remind me of the babe. What babe? The babe with the power. What power? The power of voodoo. A baby with voodoo powers. Sounds like a moon child, which is a demon instead of a soul. Sarah meets the Fieries, who dance around her in a circle. I'm certain J.K. Rowling saw this film.
Thanks for nothing, Hogwarts.
What a nice surprise.
Hello, Hedgewort.
Hogwarts.
Hoggle?
Frank Sinatra sang some dodgy songs. I put a spell on you because you're mine. And I don't care if you don't want me. I'm yours right now. You hear me? I put a spell on you because you're mine. Ooh. Bette Midler sang that song for Hocus Pocus. Her singing put a spell on everyone at the party. The child placed her hands over her ears because she knows it's an incantation. The witch curses them to dance until they die, which relates to the dancing plague. Again, they have the lightning coming from the fingers. The stages of alchemical progression involved in the great work, the ultimate goal of alchemy involving the perfection of the soul, represented allegorically as the transmutation of common lead into perfect gold, are nigredo, albedo, and rubedo. That's black, white, and red. Look what we have here. Black, white, and red. It's a blonde, a brunette, and a redhead. Here it is again. Blonde, brunette, redhead. The purple and plasma conjured by the alchemist above them. Frank Sinatra has some more songs. Those fingers in my hair, that's like come hither stare, that strips my conscience bare, it's witchcraft. It's such an ancient pitch, but one I wouldn't switch, 'cause there's no nicer witch than you. This one's called Bewitched. I'm wild again, beguiled again, a simpering, whimpering child again, bewitched, bothered, and bewildered am I. That old black magic has me in its spell, that old black magic that you weave so well. Those icy fingers up and down my spine, the same old witchcraft when your eyes meet mine. Why are they always comparing love to witchcraft? Santana has a song called Black Magic Woman. Got a black magic woman, got me so blind I can't see she's a black magic woman. They tell you. There's a girl band from the UK called Little Mix. They have a song called Black Magic. They've got their hands up in the air like Bette Midler. You see what they're doing? They show you that they're singing incantations. Take a sip of my secret potion, one taste and you'll be mine. It's a spell that can't be broken and it'll keep you up all night. Boy, you belong to me, I got the recipe and it's called Black Magic. Ooh. The Red Hot Chili Peppers have an album called Blood, Sugar, Sex, Magic. Sierra has a song called Love, Sex, Magic. And I bet that I can make you believe in love and sex and magic. In 1996, The Craft was released. It's about 4 high school witches. More lightning imagery here. They went to the beach to invoke an entity, and they are inside a circle of fire.
We heard the police came to your house. They came to mine, too.
Yeah, well, I didn't tell them anything. Well, then why do you want to leave the circle?
Jodie Foster won an award for Silence of the Lambs. Listen to the words that he uses.
This has been such an incredible year, and I'd like to dedicate this award to all of the women who came before me who never had the chances that I've had, and the survivors and the pioneers and the outcasts, and my blood, my tradition. And I'd like to thank all of the people in this industry who have respected my choices and who have not been afraid of the power and the dignity that entitled me to. I'd like to thank my family and my family of friends, the trusted ones, the circle.
The Illuminati, also known as the Circle. One of the first things taught to a child is do not break the circle. This has both the internal meaning, don't go after your own memories, and the external meaning, don't leave the cult, the circle. For a short time, there was a serial called The Secret Circle. The girl discovers she's a bloodline witch. How many times have they used that one? If you saw Eyes Wide Shut, the game next to Nicole is called The Magic Circle. The child stands near it because the ritual on the right is the magic circle. The game is red, purple, and yellow. On the right, we see red and purple and a man wearing a yellow mask. They tell you they have to. It's law. It's not a conspiracy when it's in your face. They are using this power on you every day, and you don't learn this in school because then they have tacit consent to curse you. Look at all the films from the 1940s upwards. It's always witchcraft. Disney is polluted with it. There's always a witch, always magic and sorcery. It seems if you're listening to this music and watching these programs, it gives them permission to put spells on you. And I have not consented for anyone to put spells on me, black magic or otherwise. That's why I've said so many times, get rid of your television. Spend less time on your technology. This is dirty tech, and it's owned and run by them. When you get rid of it, you remove these binding spells, but you keep it, and you agree to sorcery and bewitchment.